First, it was Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, then Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, and now South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has found himself in the Oval Office hot seat. Back in February, the world watched in shock as President Trump openly berated Zelensky over US military aid to Ukraine.
You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire.
Zelensky wasn't alone. In May, Trump clashed with Mark Carney over his repeated threats to make Canada the 51st state. But Carney refused to take it lying down.
Mr. President, you have said that Canada should become the 51st state.
No. Well, I still believe that, but you know, it takes two to tango, right? But no, I do. I mean, I believe it would be a massive tax cut for the Canadian citizens. You get free military, you get tremendous medical cares and other things.
Well, if I may, as you know from real estate, there are some places that are never for sale.
That's true.
We're sitting in one right now, Buckingham Palace that you visited as well.
That's true.
And having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever.
Canada is stepping up the military participation because Mark knew, they were low, and now they're stepping it up, and that's a very important thing. But never say never. Never say never.
Fast forward to May. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa enters the Oval Office hoping for a peaceful meeting. But just minutes into the conversation, the atmosphere changes.
A lot of people are very concerned with regard to South Africa.
Trump begins to challenge Ramaphosa with allegations of white genocide, claims that have been widely debunked by experts. Playing grainy videos and citing controversial reports, Trump presses Ramaphosa on violence in South Africa, specifically targeting white farmers.
Look, these are articles over the last few days. Death of people. Death.
Ramaphosa, caught off guard but remarkably calm, tries to explain that these accusations are not government policy but the action of a small, extreme minority.
Let me clarify that, because what you saw, the speeches that were being made, one, that is not government policy.
Despite the mounting tension, Trump doesn't relent, repeating his accusations with even greater fervor. Ramaphosa, however, stays composed, clearly frustrated, but maintaining his diplomatic poise.
Criminality in our country, people who do get killed, unfortunately through criminal activity, are not only white people. Majority of them are black people.
As the meeting drags on, the South African president reiterates that the violence is not driven by race, while Trump clings to his narrative.
Farmers are black. The farmers are not black.
You are raising concerns, and these are concerns that we are willing to talk to you about.
Critics argue that Trump's aggressive diplomacy could set a dangerous precedent for future engagements with global leaders. Is this confrontational style becoming the new normal? From Zelensky to Ramaphosa, Trump's Oval Office has become a stage for high-stakes political theater, where world leaders must tread carefully or risk being ambushed in front of the cameras. What was once a symbol of diplomacy and protocol now feels like a test of nerve, where political power and public spectacle collide. For Ramaphosa, the meeting was a diplomatic minefield, one he navigated with poise. But will the world leaders take the same approach, or is the Oval Office under Trump becoming a place of peril? one question remains. In the Trump era, is diplomacy still a safe space, or has it turned into a dangerous battleground for global leaders?